Hi, and welcome to this short tutorial on how to use our mobile placard calculator, EZ-Placard. EZ-Placard is part of our entire lineup of software designed for making shipping and hauling dangerous goods or hazardous materials safe and easy. EZ-Placard was created with the driver in mind and will not only calculate the right placards to put on your truck in real time, but will also ensure a compliant load by validating proper segregation of dangerous goods or hazardous materials. It will also allow you to see the emergency response guides for the dangerous goods inside your vehicle, all separated by UN numbers. Finally, it will show you the proper shipping names that should appear on the shipping papers and will even flag you should an item require a technical name. EZ-Placard is compliant with all American and Canadian regulations. This video will be separated into three sections: how to access EZ-Placard, how to register for EZ-Placard, how to use EZ-Placard. We recommend that you have your phone with you and follow along as we are going over this presentation. Step 1. How to access EZ-Placard. EZ-Placard is not a standard mobile app that you would get through the App Store or Google Play. Instead, it is a web app, meaning that it is accessed through your standard web browser on your smartphone. This means that it will work regardless of what kind of phone you're using, whether it be Android, iPhone, BlackBerry, Windows-based phone, or even your standard laptop or computer. To access EZ-Placard, simply open up your web browser and go to www.ezplacard.com. If you haven't yet registered, the page you will be taken to will ask you to choose whether you want to access the software in English or in French. At this point, we would recommend you create a shortcut to EZ-Placard on your home screen to allow you to easily open up the software for future uses. If you aren't sure how to do this, you can do a quick search on Google for Add to Home Screen, and you will find plenty of tutorials. Alright, let's get started. Start off by simply choosing which language you want to use the software in. Obviously, for this video, we're going to assume you chose English. At this point, you can either log in if you already have an account, even if it was created on another phone. You can also register, or you can go to the Enterprise login page if your company has an enterprise account. There are two types of packages with EZ-Placard. A professional package, which will allow you to calculate placards for an unlimited number of shipments and UN numbers. And an enterprise package, which is nearly identical to the professional package, but is linked to our EZ-Fleet software for dispatchers. If you already have a basic or professional account set up, you can simply enter your email address and password and you will be logged in and ready to go. If you have an enterprise account, press the Enterprise Login button and enter your company ID and truck ID to log in. Otherwise, to register, simply press the Create Account button. Step 2. How to register for EZ-Placard. After having pressed the Create Account button, you will be asked to enter basic information such as your name, company, email address, and password. If you're working with a reseller or have a promo code, enter it in the reseller code field. If you always pick up and deliver items from either the United States or Canada, you can change the shipper from and consignee from to that country. That will bypass those questions when entering a manual shipment. You can also choose whether or not a tracking number will have to be entered when creating a manual shipment. A tracking number can facilitate finding a shipment after it has been entered. Finally, you can choose whether the weight will be entered and shown in kilograms or pounds. Press Register and activate free month to send out an activation email. After you've registered, an email will be sent to you automatically containing an activation code and link. To activate your account, either enter the code in the activation page or press the link in the email. This will activate your account and you'll be ready to go. Step 3. How to use EZ-Placard. EZ-Placard works by using our unique virtual truck approach. Inside your truck, you enter shipments, which in turn have dangerous goods or hazardous material items. You can have multiple shipments inside your virtual truck at any time, and each shipment can have multiple items. Also, EZ-Placard can work with two different types of shipments. Manual shipments, which are entered through the app and for which you have to enter the UN number, weights, and other questions yourself. Or shipments linked to EZ-Ship, our software designed for the shipper of dangerous goods. If your customer has created the shipping papers using EZ-Ship, adding the shipment to EZ-Placard can be done in seconds. We will show you how to do so later on in this tutorial. Like many apps available on smartphones, EZ-Placard has a menu on the top right corner of the software, allowing you to gain access to certain sections of the software, such as View Truck, which is the main page showing you the correct placards for your current load, Emergency Response Guide, which will show you all the emergency response guides for the different UN numbers you're currently carrying, Clear Truck, which will either remove or delete all the shipments in your truck, View Profile, which will allow you to make changes to your current profile, Add the Truck, which will allow you to add shipments to your truck, Français, which will allow you to switch the app to French, and finally Log Out. To create a manual shipment, start by pressing on Add Shipment, followed by Create New Shipment. You will first be asked 3 questions regarding the actual shipment. Unless you specify to always ship from either the United States or Canada, you will be asked the country of the shipper and of the consignee. In this example, we will choose USA for both. You will then be asked the tracking number, with the mention of whether it's optional or mandatory. Once the details of the shipment are entered, you will be asked about the first item in the shipment. In this example, let's say we are hauling 330 kilograms of paint, UN number 1263, Class 3, Packing Group 2. The first step is to enter the UN number and press Search. The list of UN numbers with the class and packing group will then appear in the search results. If you wish to see the proper shipping name, simply press the plus sign next to the UN number. If your screen is wide enough, it will already appear on the screen after the packing group. Once you've found the item you're looking for, press Select. You will then see the details of that particular item, including the proper shipping name, class, and packing group. All you have to do at this point is enter the weight, in either pounds or kilograms, and select if the item is in an IBC or a tote. Certain UN numbers will ask additional questions. In this case, because it's a Class 3, it will also ask me whether the item is flammable or combustible. Pressing on any of the buttons will toggle between answers. For example, if I wish to enter the weight in pounds instead of kilograms, I simply press the kilograms button and it will switch to pounds. When the information is entered, press the Add to Shipment button at the bottom and the item will be added to the virtual shipment. The shipment will then appear on the screen and show you if any placards are required. If you wish to add another item to this particular shipment, simply press Add Item to Shipment and follow the same process as described earlier. In this case, we will enter 900 kilograms of UN 3264 Class 8 Packing Group 1. All we have to do is again follow the same process and the items will combine and show you the correct placards for this particular shipment. As you can see in this case, this particular item requires a technical name, so make sure it is indicated on the shipping papers. At any time, if you wish to delete an item within a shipment, you can simply press the Delete button and confirm that you truly want to delete this item. The placards will once again be recalculated after you've deleted the item. The system will always, if possible, show you 2 options in terms of placarding. The first will be all the required placards, and the second will show you if you have the option of replacing certain placards with the dangerous placards for the US or danger placard for Canada. Both options are 100% legal. If you were to add a third item to the shipment and there would be a segregation issue based on the segregation charts in the 49 CFR or the segregation of explosives in Canada, the system would automatically flag you, regardless if the item conflicts with an item within this shipment or even an item within the virtual truck. If you decide to proceed anyways, for example, if you have a special permit allowing you to carry certain items together, the system will allow you to bypass the segregation issue. If you are using an enterprise package, you will also have the possibility of choosing the special permit that allows you to bypass, if it is entered in the EZ-Fleet Dispatchers module. Once all the items are entered for this particular shipment, simply press Back to Truck. The system will then calculate all the required placards for everything that's inside your virtual truck in real time. Should you wish to add another shipment, simply press the Add Shipment button and repeat the same process. Should you be picking up a shipment for which shipping papers were created using our EZ-Ship software, you can add the shipment to your virtual truck in a matter of seconds without having to re-enter all the items one by one. If a ground declaration or bill of lading was created using EZ-Ship, you will notice on the bottom right corner of the document a QR code as well as the company ID and shipment ID of this particular shipment. You then have two options to add the shipment to your vehicle. Option 1. Scan the QR code using any QR code or barcode reader on your phone, which will take you immediately to the shipment in question. Or Option 2. Press Add Shipment followed by Find Existing Shipment. You will then be asked for the company ID and either the tracking number of the shipment or the shipment ID, which can be found on the shipping documents. Once you've found the right shipment, simply press Add to Truck to add that particular shipment to your virtual truck. The placards will once again be recalculated. To remove or delete a shipment from your virtual truck, for example, once you've delivered the actual shipment to a customer, first start by locating the shipment in question and press either Remove from Truck or Delete. If you are using a basic or professional package, the button will say Delete for manual shipments, since the shipments are not kept after they are removed from the virtual truck. If you are using an enterprise package, the button will say Remove from Truck, since all shipments are kept in the database, allowing you or your dispatchers to quickly reassign shipments to other trucks. The same applies when you press on Clear Truck in the app's main menu. At any time, if you have a segregation issue within your load, a warning message will appear at the top of the page indicating that there are certain items that may not be compatible with one another. If you want to view the emergency response guides for the items you are carrying, simply open the app's main menu and press Emergency Response Guides. You will then see the guides all separated by UN number. You will need to have an app to open PDF documents to view the guides. If you have any questions about the app, please feel free to get in touch with us either by email at support@ezshipsoftwares.com or by phone at 1-866-938-6737. Thank you, and thank you for choosing EZ-Placard.